Beneath the waves, where sunbeams scatter like glitter across coral gardens, lives a creature so small, so vividly colored, that it has captured the hearts of millions around the world, often without them realizing how extraordinary it truly is. You may know it as Nemo. But today we'll meet the real-life ocean hero behind that name, the Ocellaris clownfish. At first glance, it's just a tiny, cute fish with bright orange skin, bold white stripes, and a constant wiggle in its tail. But behind the familiar cartoon face lies one of the most fascinating lives in the sea. A life of transformation, of loyalty, of danger and survival, and of a bond so strange it borders on magical. Let's take a deep breath and dive into the secret world of the clownfish. Imagine yourself just a few feet below the surface of a tropical reef. The water is warm, the light dances over every coral crevice, and tiny fish dart like sparks through a living maze. Among them, tucked into the tentacles of a swaying sea anemone, you spot it. Glowing orange, striped like a traffic cone, moving in and out of danger like it's immune to it. That's because it is. This is the Ocellaris clownfish's secret weapon. It lives inside a sea anemone, a creature equipped with venomous tentacles capable of paralyzing almost any fish that dares touch it. For most marine animals, it's a deadly trap. For the clownfish, it's home sweet home. How? Scientists believe it's thanks to a special layer of mucus coating the clownfish's skin. This mucus either prevents the anemone from recognizing the fish as prey, or it acts as a chemical camouflage, making the anemone think the clownfish is one of its own cells. But this isn't just about protection. The clownfish and the anemone are partners, symbiotic. Each one helps the other. The clownfish brings food to the anemone, cleanses away parasites, and defends it from predators like butterfly fish. In return, the anemone provides a deadly blanket of protection that no other fish dares invade. It's a relationship built on mutual trust, an underwater alliance of life and death. Now, take a closer look at our little clownfish. It's small. Most adults are only about 7 to 11 centimeters long. Its fins are rounded, its body plump. Its orange color is broken by 3 white bars, one near the head, one in the middle, and one near the tail, each outlined with a black trim, like nature herself traced them with ink. These markings aren't just beautiful, they're bold. In the dazzling chaos of a coral reef, being colorful is often a sign, I'm not to be messed with. It's called aposematism, a warning built into your skin. And the Ocellaris isn't alone in this style. It's one of over 30 species of clownfish, all vibrant, all living in close alliance with anemones. But the Ocellaris is the one we all know best, thanks to popular media. Still, its fame doesn't make its life any easier. Clownfish are found in the warm tropical waters of the Indian Ocean and Western Pacific. You'll spot them near the Philippines, Indonesia, Papua New Guinea, and along Australia's Great Barrier Reef. They don't live just anywhere. These fish are homebodies. Each clownfish chooses a sea anemone and sticks with it for life. They'll defend their territory fiercely, chasing off intruders many times their size, nipping at fins, and flaring their tiny bodies in defiance. You'd be surprised how brave a few grams of orange fish can be. Unlike migratory species that roam the ocean, clownfish stay put. The anemone is their fortress. And inside this fortress, something remarkable happens. Each anemone typically hosts a tiny society of clownfish. At the top of this group is the queen, the dominant female. She's the largest, most aggressive individual. Beneath her is her mate, the dominant male. Below him, several smaller sexually immature males. This isn't just social order, it's survival strategy. Because here's the twist. All clownfish are born male. Yes, all of them. But when the dominant female dies through age, predation, or bad luck, the male she's bonded with undergoes a complete transformation. He becomes female. His hormones shift. His body changes. He takes her place as the new queen of the reef. The next largest male then becomes the new mate. It's a system of adaptive hierarchy that keeps the colony stable without ever needing newcomers. Evolution has shaped the clownfish into a species of shape-shifting survivors. And speaking of survival, when it comes to parenting, clownfish have a surprising approach. It begins with a dance. The male courts the female by trembling and chasing her around the anemone. Once accepted, the female lays a mass of eggs, sometimes hundreds, sometimes thousands, on a carefully cleaned patch of rock or coral just outside the anemone's reach. Then she leaves. From that moment on, It's the male's job. He guards the eggs like a soldier. He fans them with his fins to oxygenate them. He nips away any dead ones. He chases off would-be predators. In the ocean, fatherhood is rare, but the clownfish wears it proudly. After 6 to 10 days, depending on water temperature, the eggs hatch. Under the cover of night, the baby clownfish rise up into the open ocean. There, they drift with the plankton, vulnerable to predators and currents alike. Only a few will make it. Those that survive will eventually settle down, find an anemone, and begin the cycle all over again. Life on the reef is beautiful, but it's also fragile. In the last few decades, coral reefs around the world have been under siege. Rising ocean temperatures have caused mass coral bleaching. Pollution from plastics to oil to fertilizer has choked the water. Overfishing has disrupted food webs, and clownfish are feeling the pressure. In the early 2000s, the popularity of Finding Nemo led to a surge in demand for clownfish in the aquarium trade. Many were taken directly from the wild. In some areas, clownfish populations declined by up to 75%. Fortunately, awareness grew. Today, Ocellaris clownfish are commonly bred in captivity. Organizations and governments have set up marine protected areas, but the challenges remain. Because even if we can breed clownfish, we can't easily replace their home. Without healthy sea anemones, clownfish cannot survive. And without thriving coral reefs, anemones have nowhere to live. It's all connected. And that's the real heart of the clownfish story. A tiny fish living in a deadly host, building a family, changing its sex, guarding its young, and depending entirely on the health of an ecosystem that is vanishing. But this is not a tragedy. Not yet. It's a call to action. Clownfish teach us that cooperation beats competition, that even the smallest creatures can form the strongest bonds, that survival doesn't always come from strength, but from relationships. So what can we do? Start simple. Reduce your plastic use. Choose reef-safe sunscreen. Support ocean conservation groups. Never buy wild-caught marine animals for aquariums. Share what you've learned. Because if we can protect the reef, we can protect the clownfish. And if we can protect the clownfish, maybe there's still hope for everything else. If this story moved you, if you felt even a flicker of wonder for this tiny, courageous fish, then hit that like button. Share this video with someone who needs a little nature in their day, and subscribe to our channel for more stories like this, deep dives into the lives of the ocean's most fascinating creatures. Next time, we'll meet something much stranger, a creature that floats upside down, draped in sapphire blue, that feeds on venom and stings harder than a jellyfish. Yes, the blue sea dragon is next. But for now, let's take one last look at the clownfish, nestled among the tentacles, fearless and proud, a small hero in a big, wild world.